Hey everybody, Mark Pachetti here. And instead of giving you a squeeze page for a PDF like four pillars to convert in 2019, I'm just going to spill the beans and show you, demonstrate, explain how it all works very clearly, very simply. Now, last year I was one of the top copywriters as chosen by quite a few top names in the business. And how did I help create, develop so many top campaigns in various spaces? Self-development, make money online, health supplements, dating, pickup. I don't know if I just repeated myself. I want you to imagine. So the first pillar, what are the basics of developing a winning offer? So um, let me just talk about this last project that I just finished and we're about to launch. It's a gut health offer. And when they came to me, they didn't really have clarity on how to put a gut health offer out there specific to weight loss. So I had to, to kind of take the lead on that project. And I'm a mechanism based copywriter. So the mechanism is what bridges the problem to your solution. It's what makes it possible for me to believe it works for me. So the first thing that we have to establish is, what is a mechanism that works? So we can build an offer around it, build a product around it. So the mechanism is simple. Your gut is a bacterial ecosystem. You're made of more gut bacteria, non-human intelligence, aliens, than you are human. You have more bacterial cells than human, 90 to 90%. And so when we eat foods that are chemical laden, sugar laden, MSG, standard American diet, by the way, in the 70s, Nixon said to Senator George McGovern, go away, come back with the ideal American diet. He said little or no meat, little or no sugar, little or no salt, little or no dairy. All the food companies came back and said, you can't say that. But he actually compared it to that of smoking. And that was in the 70s. So the standard American diet, it does massive damage to our gut brain, the second brain, the enteric nervous system. And when we experience dysbiosis, just taking a round of antibiotics, we start creating a realm, a world, an ecosystem for the bad guys, the bad bacteria to take control. And they speak from our first brain to our second brain. They're like, feed me, I'm hungry. And they want all the bad things that make us fat, right? So the mechanism is starve out the bad guys, feed the good guys. And then repair the communication through the vagus nerve between the second brain and the first brain, where serotonin is created, so you can be happy, where leptin is created, so you can feel full, right? So my job isn't just creating copy, writing copy. It's helping develop top products. And a lot of entrepreneurs, they come to the table, they're ready to go. They have affiliate armies. They're ready to run cold traffic. They have all the people to create all the infrastructure, produce all the stuff, video, web, whatever. But you don't have an offer and you don't have a message that's going to sell it. So that's the first step, is getting all the ingredients in front of us, like a chef in the kitchen. We have to know what does and doesn't, what does and doesn't work for our clients, for our customers, so that we put a product in front of them that is building on the best of what's out there. And that's up to us to show up with those goods. So that's the first step in developing a winning offer. I'm going to jump ahead to why collaboration. Back in the days, think Mad Men. Copywriters were at the very top of the creative food chain and were responsible not just for writing copy, but for making sure that every aspect of it was executed properly, effectively, so it's going to work, it's going to make money. That's kind of been lost in this digital marketing frontier. A lot of younger people especially are coming to the plate, stepping up to the plate, coming down the pipe, that don't know about old school advertising, and they're kind of acting like they invented this stuff, discovered this stuff, like Christopher Columbus, he discovered America. Yeah, right. We know that's not true. Different conversation. So collaboration is key. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a team to create or develop a winning product, offer, and campaign. That means me showing up. That means the owner showing up, the copywriter, the designer, the video developer, editor. Everybody needs to understand what is happening, be involved with it, whether they're involved with the product development side of things or not. They need to be intimately involved with the brand, because the things that separate you in the marketplace really need to come out above and beyond just the messaging, but the authenticity factors, the things that separate you that nobody else can have. Those need to come out. Collaboration brings that out, and it helps everybody, challenges everybody, and is in it to win it, in the sense that we're not challenging each other to be right, but to evolve the offer, evolve the copy, evolve the messaging, the hook, the mechanism, so that it's crystal clear and that it works. Everybody needs to show up, or everything can fall apart. Mirror neurons, why are they the key to success? All right, mirror neurons in our gut brain are empathy. When our mirror neurons are triggered, we can see ourselves. Why, as a 5-year-old little boy, did I see myself in Rocky? Why did I see myself in this underdog hero's journey? Well, I felt like I was, at 5 years old, already trying to figure out my place in the world, and I already felt like an underdog, and I already felt like I didn't belong, and I already felt like I needed to fight my way to be something in this world. By the way, I'm a 4th grade dropout. I didn't finish 4th grade. I never had any tutors. I never had a curriculum. I didn't finish high school. I am 100% self-taught. I'm didactic. So I'm different, and my underdog journey was something that I was aware of very early on in my life. So I connected with that. That's mirror neurons. I empathized with the Rocky character. I saw myself in him. And that's what we have to achieve when we ask people for their attention. Your face and voice has to be somebody who belongs there. If I'm delivering a health message and I'm not a doctor, I immediately have an uphill battle in terms of making the people empathize with me, right? To help them see themselves in me. Whereas if I am a doctor and I'm delivering a gut health message, and I'm telling stories about my own gut health, people can now see themselves in me and trust that I'm an authority, a credible authority that they should be listening to. If they don't think they should be listening to the face and voice, they're going to have way more objections than your copy is overcoming. I promise you that. So all of these 4 pillars have to come together like a soup. They have to marinate, and all the flavors marry, right? They come together, John Lennon. So those are just some of the basics of it. This is just like the tip of the iceberg kind of stuff. But when you're looking for a copywriter, you need somebody who's going to lead, somebody who's going to help create the best product, digital or otherwise. I've helped create supplements from the ground up. I've helped develop personal development products from the ground up and been the face and voice. So I know what it takes. I've been there. I've been in this business for 13 years, and I'm looking for passionate entrepreneurs that want to go on that hero's journey of taking something that people really need and helping millions of people. The more people you help, the more money you make. All right, everybody. I hope that helps.